To claim that Christianity was not spread by the sword is to commit violence against truth itself. History stands as witness, not the softened version recited in cathedrals, but the raw, blood-stained chronicle carved into the bones of empires. It began with Constantine, the emperor who didn't preach faith but declared it law. Then came Theodosius, the hammer. Under his rule, the Theodosian Code became the blade of enforced belief. Nicene Trinitarianism wasn't embraced, it was imposed, through legislation, through exile, through force. Pagan temples fell, rituals were banned, entire religions were driven into extinction, not through dialogue, but through domination. And that was only the beginning. Colonialism followed. A second wave of conquest, masked as mission. The Spanish arrived with swords in one hand and scripture in the other. They didn't bring salvation, they brought slavery. They didn't preach love, they wielded rifles. Villages were burned, cultures were buried. And the Bible was handed down only after generations were forced to kneel. Entire civilizations across Africa, the Americas and Asia were dismantled, reshaped and renamed, all under the shadow of the cross. Massacres were not side effects, they were milestones. Conversions were not always choices, they were conditions for survival. To suggest otherwise is to deny centuries of forced baptisms, torched temples, stolen children, and erased languages. The contrast is sharp. Islam rose from the sands without an empire to back it. It rose from a desert, not from a throne. It didn't need an empire to prop it up, it's birthed one. Muslims fought giants like Byzantium and Persia, not tribes, not peasants. Faith was carried by believers, not by colonial fleets. The oppressed stood against the mighty, not the mighty against the helpless. One expanded from resistance, the other from imperialism, crashing down on the weak, the fragmented, the colonized. This is not a debate. This is not a theory. This is the unburied truth, and truth does not bow. This is unforgiving history, and history does not flinch.